So this is a fun one because we've got a double Showmatch debut, Drali and Mawkzy. Now Drali, he's got a Canadian flag at the top of the screen, but he's in Morocco. He plays on the European servers. This should be a cool one. They're both really, really high rated right now. Actually, Drali got rank 1, I think yesterday or the day before. Now he's rank 3. Mawkzy has been climbing steadily. He's been chilling around top 10 for a while now, and he's steadily climbing. And yeah, he's another French 1v1 player, so obviously he's just bound to be good. So this is going to be great. Best of 5, double debut, Drali versus Mawkzy. Who do you guys have winning? Do we have a prediction up for this yet? If there's no mods in chat, I'll do it myself. Let's do a prediction for this as we get underway. So Drali in the blue, Mawkzy in the orange. I haven't seen a lot of these guys play. I believe I've seen Mawkzy. Actually, I might have seen both of them in ApparentlyJack's videos, because ApparentlyJack's been uploading pretty much every 1v1 that he plays, or that he has played this entire season. And I think I've seen him play against both of these guys, but I wasn't really paying attention to what they were doing, because obviously all of Jack's videos are from Jack's POV, so you don't really get to see a lot of what his opponents are doing from their eyes. But we're going to get to do that today. I'm trying to remember how to set up a prediction. I'm trying to do it. Hold on. I've got to figure this out. Okay, there we go. Add a poll. Manage poll. New poll. I've remembered. Question. Who will win? Responses. Drali or Mawkzy? Do I need to set a timer on this? Oh, I do. I better set it for 5 minutes, maybe. There we go. Start poll. Did that work? I think it worked. Sorry about that. I had to set up a poll. I forgot how to do it. As Dubious Crane drops to 21-month resub, welcome back to you. Also Kirby_Y with the 31-month prime. Can Drali convert on the demo? Not with Mawkzy spawning. Near post in his way. Don't worry guys, the mods not being here is fine. You guys are all so well behaved, it won't even make a difference. That's a poll. Oh, that's a poll. Ooh, that was a cheeky pinch as well. Sorry guys, that's not how you bet channel points. That's a poll. I'm an idiot. What am I supposed to do? How do I do it? I don't even remember. Hold on. Right, we've done a poll which you guys can't bet on. / prediction. Hold on. Oh, start a prediction. I found it. Hold on. Oh, did somebody else do it? Right, I'll do it. Who will win? I think you guys are going to be able to put your channel points in this one. I'm so sorry for everybody watching the VOD on this, because I have totally beamed it. So remember, it's who will win the series, not who will win the game here. So yeah, we've done it. We've done it. I've got a sneaky suspicion that everybody's going to vote for Drali because he's winning game 1. Let's find out. Anyway, I can finally give my full attention to the match now that I've remembered how to do something that I should have absolutely known how to do already. That's a really good read there by Mawkzy. Drali's completely boost starved there, so Mawkzy had to keep an eye on him. What a save though by Drali. You're not going to get a second one, but great effort to block the first shot. I want to give credit once again to Mawkzy's early challenge on the ball. I wouldn't even call it a challenge. It was more like a block. He technically had possession, but he was facing the wrong way, so he couldn't turn around and use it. But he also correctly predicted that Drali would challenge him and stopped it from working. Now, big boost advantage for Mawkzy once again. Going for awkward shots to the top corners of the near posts every time. Drali's been impressive defensively though. Just to reiterate for anybody who's just tuned in, I'll repeat something I've already said earlier on this stream. That is that once again, we have got 2 players on the field whose combined age is younger than me. Drali is 13 years old, Mawkzy's 14, so another couple of wonder kids climbing up to the top of the one's leaderboard. Oh dear, Mawkzy's gone the wrong way here though, and Drali immediately punishes him. Yeah, Mawkzy needs to turn to the right here. He can't turn to the left as he picks up that boost because he's not going to get back to the net. He knows that. But I think he was afraid that he would miss the boost if he took a hard right. Oh, lovely pre-flip attempt there by Drali. Incredibly difficult shot to pull off. I would have loved to see that sail into the net. Speaking of, oh, that was almost a top corner flick for Mawkzy. And that is a top corner flick. Wow. Look at the placement from the near post from this guy. Oh, that's pretty ridiculous. That's a great touch. First touch on point there. This is on EU server, guys. Drali having a bit less ping, or a bit worse ping, but he's used to it. He plays for Morocco to the EU servers all the time. And did Mawkzy just messed this up? Yeah, it looks like he just messed up a speed flip. Maybe a bit of a controller DC, not sure. He's going to go for the wave dash recovery kickoff and slots in a little bit of kickoff goal revenge. 1 goal game pretty consistently back and forth here. What's the second show match? I don't know if there will be a second show match today. I've only planned this one, but maybe we can snag a second one afterwards. We'll have to wait and see. I was also thinking maybe I could look for more IWO replays. If you guys been enjoying the IWO content, then maybe I can find some good ones. Not sure what's online for that. Hey Jack, how's it going? Yeah, Jack suggested this match to me today, and I didn't have either of them on my friends list, so I added them both. They both accepted in about 5 seconds combined, and asked me, or I think they were like in a rank. It was bizarre, absolutely bizarre. Jack says, "Oh, you should get a Drali vs Mawkzy show match." I was like, "Yeah, I think that's a good idea." Add them both on Steam. They both accept, and then they happened to be playing against each other in a ranked match at that moment. So they both figured it out. They were like, "Wait, are you gonna set us up for a show match?" I was like, "Yeah." So they knew immediately. They're too smart. They're way too smart. They're also far too mechanically gifted. What on earth was that from Drali? My goodness. Trying to tell a story here. He's scoring a delicious flip reset meanwhile. And he's taken the majority of the poll vote. I can't actually see if he got the majority of the channel point predictions on his side. I imagine he did. Great shot there. Drali's extremely clean with the counterattacks. Once again, wasting absolutely no time. Lovely. Lovely transition. Notice there that he doesn't dodge into the ball. He's double jumped, because if he dodges into the ball there, the front end of his car will dip downwards and he'll lose all the power on the shot. So he knows he needs to jump upwards and really lift the front end of his car into the ball by doing so. Something that you guys will want to try if you're missing a lot of power on your shots. You're probably either dodging too early or you're putting too much of a front component in your flip. You need to maybe side flip or double jump to lift that front end into the ball. All depends, it's all situational. Depends where the ball is and where it's going as you try to pull the shot off. Simon_RL, thanks for the 3-month tier 1 and also 13-month prime from XLmo, welcome back. It looks like Drali's going to take this one. No way for Mawkzy to get near him on that play. And my verdict on game 1 is pretty simple. Drali is a mechanical monster, and Mawkzy, a bit more of a positional player. You'll notice that earlier on in this game, in particular, he was playing for a lot of near post top corner shots, playing for a lot of boost steals, trying to go for a lot of cheeky recoveries to surprise Drali. But Drali's just going for the pure mechanics here, and I think if he can keep this up, it's going to be almost impossible to stop him, because that was extremely impressive. Who knows, maybe Mawkzy's got some more tricks up his sleeve. He's definitely already shown us quite a few. Oh, sorry, I just realized I wasn't in full screen for that game. Sorry if there was a few frame drops here or there. Hopefully not. And yeah, that was game 1 of the best of 5. Again, Mawkzy going for a very, very strategical focus on his offense. Mind game and another awkward play at the near post. Drali crosses him over. Pre-jump save by Mawkzy. And he's got an open net here. But he's gone too far to the other side of it. And Drali's making him work once again. Mawkzy happy to do so. 1-0. If he goes top left there, that's a goal every time. Drali can't get to the top left corner, but he's shot too far to the right and ended up having his shot saved. Both players utilising the wave dash recovery kickoff here. Mawkzy has tripped up Drali's landing and goes 2 goals ahead here. That's a bit of an awkward one. Really well played though by Mawkzy. I love that. Just gets underneath Drali when he jumps and makes sure that there's nothing he can do about it. Very consistent with these wave dash kickoffs. Such a safe strategy when you can do it right. You don't leave yourself open to many kickoff goals, at least not immediately. Drali keeping his eye on Mawkzy's defensive positioning and pulls the trigger when he sees the challenge coming towards him. Mawkzy needing a bit more ball pressure on that, and you know, you saw that he kind of half turned there before driving back, but it wasn't a convincing fake challenge at all. I think it was more just repositioning than a fake challenge. I would love to see more fake challenges and pressure plays from Mawkzy, because he's definitely got it's hard to describe, but it's those kind of little feints and fakes as he's moving. He's constantly just jolting his car left and right to make it hard to predict. So look at the placement once again. 31, and it's in style this time. I'll tell you who Mawkzy's play reminds me of, except, you know, only in some ways, is actually King Rani, funnily enough. He flicks very similarly to King Rani, and the way that he moves his car around, even his camera settings and everything, like it kind of reminds me of King Rani plays, except he's playing a lot faster. King Rani was very methodical. Mawkzy's extremely fast. Oh dear, open at Mr. Drali. Lucky bounce for him though. He puts it in second time of asking. So technically 2 open net misses this game. Mawkzy had a top left corner staring him in the face, and he's shot towards the one part of the goal Drali could save. Now Drali going for the absolute banger, and in it goes. What a finish. Who said kickoff goals are boring? Lovely technique to set up the air roll into the ball for maximum power. Bar down and in. That is a beautiful shot to tie up the game. Yeah, I'm very curious to see more of Mawkzy's movement, because he's turning off ball. It's so bizarre to me. Am I the only person who thinks this? It's like I'm watching I don't know, a faster King Rani. No disrespect to King Rani. I mean, I think if you see a player like this and it reminds you of him, it definitely is a compliment. But just the way that he moves, it looks extremely similar to me. A lot of little awkward movements that just make him, well, at least as it would seem, quite difficult to space off the ball. Mawkzy wave dashes more than natural. Yeah, he does wave dash a lot. Oh, that's a clean flick though. My goodness, he's got the flicks figured out. And he didn't even have his eye on Drali there. Oh my goodness, did he just flick his camera slightly to the left? That was a disgusting camera swivel. He checked to see if Drali was coming towards him while ball carrying. And it was a fast one too. That's extremely impressive. Extremely impressive to keep an eye on Drali's whereabouts. He's a very tricky player, Mawkzy. And he's actually outplaying Drali with consistency now, 5-3. Can Drali get back into the zone? Because I think I'll stick to what I said earlier. He seems like he's just a bit cleaner mechanically, and I say a bit because it's not by a large margin, but he definitely looks to have a mechanical advantage. But that is all for naught if your opponent is outplaying you positionally, and Mawkzy is definitely doing that in game 2. Oh, both missing the boost. Mawkzy's going to go back in for it, and the goal as well. Drali, afraid of the demo, backed off from the corner. And you'll wish that he didn't, because Mawkzy wasn't even, he wasn't even covered in the boost as well. Jack says I watched Mawkzy stream a few times. He's very good with camera movement. When I play him, it's like he knows when you'll challenge. Flick timing is nuts. That's crazy. I mean, if you're saying that, then this means that what we're seeing right now is not an anomaly. This is just another day for him. And he's got some very nice options when it comes to flicks. He's already shown us expertise with the reverse 45. The side flip flick was absolutely perfect earlier on. And if you could do those are kind of the harder flicks. I mean, you're really only looking at any flick incorporating a backflip as a harder option. And that's, again, just positional mastery by Mawkzy. Sending the ball off the ceiling to avoid the incoming challenge. Could use a little bit more accuracy on the finishing though. He's had a couple of shots that have missed the target. Khaled got 18-16 yesterday. Wait, really? Oh my goodness. Drali, careful with the crossbar there. Don't want to break it. Is that, Jack, what's your record this season? Have you had higher than Khaled's peak? I know both of you are probably going to go even higher again. So I haven't heard anything about the season ending. Oh, Mawkzy. Oh, he's got him. Escapes the demo. Shrugs off the challenge and even trips up Drali in the process. He's definitely increased the pace here, Mawkzy, and he's really looking good while doing it. That's a beautiful recovery. 7-3. What a different look to Mawkzy's style of play. He took a game to really warm up to this. Now he has nothing but confidence all over the place. Oh, you played Khaled on your final game to beat his record and you lost. Close, close, close. You gotta go again. We gotta go again. You gotta regain. Did you play Khaled on at all in his 1800 grind that just happened, Jack? Or who did he farm? Who's Khaled been farming? He's clearly back in business. Over 1800 for the first time in the season with a new peak rating. Good call on the bluff there, Drali, with probably consolation goal more than anything else, but it's a pretty good one. He gets a reset to back Mawkzy away from the ball and then pre-flips to send it into the net while Mawkzy fakes a challenge. You've not played for a while, everyone snuck up on you while you've been grinding twos. Yeah, you look away for 1 minute and somebody takes your rank 1, it's awful. That's impressive though. I mean, usually it's quite difficult to close a gap like that when someone is sitting so far ahead. I think you were like 100 points ahead, Jack, at one point. So the fact that multiple players have closed that gap to 1800 without you even playing, it shows there must be a lot of players in the high ranks who are grinding right now and winning very, very consistently. You don't get 1800 without winning, I think, 90-95% of your games. You think Khaled farmed Drali since Drali went down 80 MMR? That's interesting. Maybe he did. Maybe he was just beating Drali over and over again. I'm not sure. Khaled's got kind of an aura in ranked, so I mean, Jack and I think Jack's probably got the best matchup against Khaled these days based on his record this season. But a lot of other players, you know, will say Khaled is the hardest player to match up against because he's just so difficult to figure out. Once you have figured him out, maybe that's what Jack's done. Maybe he becomes easier to play against, but I have to ask Drali if it was Khaled who farmed him. Nothing to be ashamed of if it is. Look at this from Mawkzy. More little wiggles, little awkward movements to throw Drali's positioning off, to throw off his timing defensively. Drali switched car here. I don't know if that was expected by you guys. It definitely wasn't by me. I thought he looked pretty good in the Fennec. Well, maybe he's got another level that we just haven't seen yet. So let's wait and find out. Maze3562, thanks for the 2-month prime. Welcome back to the channel. Colonia as well with a 38-month prime. Appreciate the support, guys, as always. Mawkzy went up and Drali went down. Oh, maybe Mawkzy was the one who's taking Drali points yesterday. Man, this is a conspiracy theory. Who's been taking everybody's points? Where have all the points come from? Jack would like to know why there's now 4 players within shooting distance of him. Jack thinks Drali's one of the fastest improving players. And it's probably only going to continue because these guys, like I said earlier, are 13 and 14 respectively. You think it would be less confusing to have the Moroccan flag? I couldn't figure out how to get the Moroccan flag to appear on the overlay, and Drali is in fact from Canada. He was born in Canada. He lives in Morocco, but he's born in Canada. I think he's got dual citizenship, because he said I could use either flag. You know, I was wondering if this car change for Drali was to try and unlock the next level of pace, the next level of mechanical fluidity, but he's kind of gone the other way. He's slowed down slightly. My goodness, that pinch had some venom on it. It's been more of a positional game. Oh! Oh, Drali scored! Off Mawkzy's own goal. That wasn't going in. That was not going in. You can see what he's trying to do. He's tried to put it in the back corner, but he's just scored perfectly into the bottom corner of his own net. Wrong corner, Mawkzy, wrong corner. Extreme efficiency with the boost on the kickoff though. Puts him back in front. Coming out with an awful lot here, and that's a lesson to anybody watching from the lower ranks. If anybody's new to Rocket League, just look at what Mawkzy did there. He didn't shoot on target. The only thing that he's really worried about is getting the ball past the goalkeeper. Then you can worry about the open net after that. He knows that if he shoots on target there, Drali will probably save it. So why bother doing that? Drali afraid to pull the trigger on the shot. He opened up a nice angle for himself, but Mawkzy's positioning had him thinking otherwise. And look, Drali's crossing over almost every time now. He's not dribbling straight at Mawkzy. This is, you know, not just a expert mechanical performance from the young lads. He's also showing great knowledge in the setup of his shots. Love that inside of the post recovery from Mawkzy, just tossing in wave dashes effortlessly, and he's crunched that challenge from the opposite side of the ball. Just positioning masterclass from Mawkzy every time he defends a Drali play, making Drali go that extra few yards just to have an opportunity to shoot. And the flicks are still consistent. Debuts past have shown that flicks can deteriorate as pressure rises. They're such a precise mechanical move that they can go out the window in the business end of the series, but for now Mawkzy is absolutely perfect with it. Look at he's just throwing in these little wave dash 50-50s everywhere, not just on the kickoffs. He's bringing that exact same method that we so often see these days in 1v1 kickoffs. He's doing that on just regular 50-50s, and he's got the same control. Pretty ridiculous to see. Drali knows that there's a big flick coming, but Mawkzy switches levels and goes under him. And the repertoire is continuing to impress. Drali not interested in backing off and having to defend against another flick that's 100 kilometers an hour plus. Turns early, and now he's going to have to think twice before doing that as well, because he's been denied. Dominant and very consistent by Mawkzy, and what a recovery to set up another open net. He's keeping the same plan as earlier, just getting the ball past Drali and then worrying about the open net afterwards. And when you've got recoveries like these, it really does make it more possible to secure those open nets, even if the ball is in an awkward position after you're outplaying the midfield. I know we see more of iRicky. Hopefully soon. I love watching iRicky play. Very unique style for NA. And yeah, iRicky's also got the Showmatch pedigree. He's very good in high pressure situations. Some good defense from Drali there. Double touch onto his own backboard. He wants to go low on the 50 as well, but Mawkzy flies down upon realizing that's where the ball's going. He's just one step ahead of the entire way up the field here. Drali needs to switch the pace, I think, back to what he was doing in game one. If he can just get the ball moving quickly, turn this into more of a mechanical match, I think he'll have a better chance, because when it comes to decision making, when it comes to the mind games, I think Mawkzy's got him beat, and he can definitely hang mechanically as well. That being said, I think the main problem that Drali currently has is he doesn't have a good way to defend against Mawkzy's flick game. And that's a real problem, because there doesn't seem to be any sign of Mawkzy's flicks deteriorating. We'll have to wait and see if it happens now that he's on match point. But should it continue to impress to the level it currently is, Drali's in a world of trouble, and a lot of channel points are going to be changing sides. Drali, is he changing car again? Back to the Fennec, perhaps? Wow. Drops GG in the party chat, just so that nobody thinks he's BMing here. Hey, Cyberfire, thanks for the 15-month Prime. Much appreciated, man. This is standard, by the way. If anybody's wondering, this is standard procedure for any match where there's a ping disadvantage. The player who has a worse connection does have the option of requesting a server change. So nothing unusual here. Zaz, thanks for the 9-month Prime. Welcome back to the channel, man. How you doing? Thoughts on Khaled, Daniel? When is that? When's that happening? I can't remember when it is. But yeah, Khaled will probably win, because he's in good ranked form and he's on the home server. I would say maybe Khaled 3-1, 3-0 is likely. You never know, though. You never know. The good thing for Daniel is that, you know, the one player who's ever had success against Khaled in show matches, well, I mean, when I say ever, I mean the one player with a winning record against Khaled in show matches is Jorias. And Jorias has an extremely mechanical offensive repertoire, so if Daniel wants to win, he's going to need to do that, basically. No holds barred, just keep going for the most ridiculous shots you can come up with and defend like your life depends on it. Yeah, I don't think his defensive style is going to work all that well against Khaled, because he's a bit too passive. We'll have to wait and see, though. You need pretty much a perfect defense to defend against Khaled. You need to be just as, you know, good coming forward and shadowing. But yeah, Khaled definitely a favorite there, no question. No question. So what was the final score in Game 5 of Roas, Daniel? Roas is like pretty close to Daniel's level, and he's still very new to the show matches. And I don't think Roas has ever beaten Khaled. But yeah, that should be a cool match. Oh, double reset, Drali, triple! Oh, so close! I don't think we've seen a triple reset in a show match on my stream. That would have been a first. We've seen them in, you know, Evampel show matches way back in the day, but in a 1v1 show match against a defender who is not sitting in a net doing nothing, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a triple. We've seen a few doubles. Doubles have been a thing for quite a while now. Yeah, that's what we want to see from Drali. He needs to go, I mean, pretty much the same way that I was saying Daniel needs to play. He needs to think of the most ridiculously hard to save shot that he's got and pull it out the back. That is, I think, the win condition for Drali here. He needs to pop off. I'm really interested to see Mawkzy's flicks. Go on, Mawkzy, show us a flick on the open net. No, that's not a flick. Well, not that he had any reason to go for a flick here, but I want to see if he's going to pull out another boomer flick in Game 4. It's been a very consistent thing throughout the entire history of Rocket League. Over the years, 1v1 show matches have constantly produced very nervous flicks late on in the series. Oh, Mawkzy's actually tripped him here, and he's missed the open net, and it's a really bad miss. Has Drali missed as well, though? He's also missed! Oh no, the bounce! Oh no! They both miss in the worst possible way. Mawkzy hit the inside of the post, so it gave Drali an open net, and then Drali rolls it up the back wall. Look how careful he is with that open net, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Alright, if you needed any proof that the nerves are here. I mean, Drali's down in the match. He needs to come back 2 games in a row if he's going to win. And Mawkzy is, you know, probably going to find out now that the hardest game to win, there is actually, okay, one slow flick already. I'm really curious if that's going to be a consistent problem for him. So up until now, I don't think he's put a foot wrong with the flicks. Don't think he has. He's been extremely consistent with them. But he's 0 for 1 on boomer flicks now. He might need to ditch that strategy and do something else if that continues to be a problem. That's a fantastic recovery though. Not the greatest location for the ball to be though. Drali wanted a triple touch there with a reset thrown in on the second bounce, and Mawkzy's just walked right through his challenge like it wasn't even there. Puts himself a goal ahead. I love that for Mawkzy. Love that. As soon as he sees the turnaround challenge, he drops the ball, plays for the 50-50. All the hard work has been done. He's flicked Drali so many times, and now he can just go low, and it's a decent chance it's going to work. Because Drali's going extremely high on his challenges now. Fantastic save. Mawkzy keeping that 1 goal lead intact. Drali saves up quite a lot of boost here though, and dunks Mawkzy save on the underside. 3-3. Huge plays by Drali. Neutralized that one brilliantly, because that could really go anywhere. These 50-50s very often go to the side, very often go to the corner, and then it's anyone's game who gets to the boost first. But he kept control of it, got around the ball. Going for it again, but Mawkzy's not going to fall for the same trick twice. Oh, he's going to get scored on anyway though. Drali's just too strong in the challenge. So Mawkzy saw this one coming, dodges hard into the ball, but oh, he didn't see that. The fade away by Drali, fakes a third 50-50, and instead just lets Mawkzy hit the ball into him. We might be headed to a game 5. In a game that's turned out to be, a series rather, that's turned out to be extremely close. Drali with the ball chase gets another goal. Look at the confidence of this guy. Mawkzy's on the ball. Drali says, I don't care. It's mine. I'm just going to flip into it. What are you going to do? And that's a great play, because with the final minute of the match upon us, Mawkzy's got to be thinking of a ball carry. He's got to be thinking of dribbling that and really going for a high percentage play. And Drali knows there's no way I'm going to let that happen. I'm just going to challenge, because I'm not interested in defending against this guy's dribbles. And again, early challenge from Drali, except now he doesn't even need to get a big win. He just needs to waste time. Mawkzy all in with the reset, and he places it well, but Drali's there to save it, and that should be game. It's another open net miss, but it won't matter, because Drali's done all the hard work. That call on the bluff in offense from Drali was huge. How one challenge makes his life a whole lot easier. I don't know if he's just disconnecting after every game here, or if he's going to the menu to change car. Either way, we're headed to game 5. And well played Drali to really dig deep and put in a couple of smart plays at the end of the game there. It was completely tied. Well, actually, he was down by 1. Gets an air dribble dunk to equalize. Then a fadeaway 50-50 to go 1 goal ahead. And then a ball chase challenge to go 2 goals ahead. So all of those plays have got a big mind game component. And he has changed car. He's back in the Fennec. What on earth is he doing? What? Why is he in the Fennec again? He just won the game. Is this the biggest placebo we've ever seen? It might be. It might be. Maybe he's just having fun. Maybe he's just bored of the Octane. He's like, right, back to Fennec. Octane's boring. I can't say I agree with that though. I mean, you just won the game. Why would you switch? Such a rare thing to see, but if it works, he'll look like a genius. And he's got a great chance here. Mawkzy doing well to save just a little bit of boost on that recovery so he can go for a second save, but quick turnaround by Drali, puts a hard shot on target. Mawkzy's not going to get there, and Drali leads by 1. That touch off the back wall is extremely well played. Mawkzy was trying to steal the boost and then get back to challenge the ball, and he didn't realize Drali was able to shoot just that quickly. Mawkzy might go for a demo here. Has to back off though, because Drali's already turned and sees him coming. And a really wide angle for Drali. Wanted the full volley but misses the ball. So I think the heavy touches there got him slightly awkward on the play. And it's another flick miss for Mawkzy at the end of a series, and I feel like a broken record here, but I think he's going to need to do something different. The flicks are not working, and they have never worked for anyone really late in a series if it's their debut. Well, maybe not never, but it's rare. It's very rare. These precise mechanical movements tend to fall off when your hands get sweaty and shaky, which is understandable. It's pretty understandable. Hey, God Hype, thanks to the Prime, and thanks for gifting a sub to GC in disguise. Miss Dartyber, welcome. Wobbly Wazik with a 14-month Prime, and Jed Jungle with a 3-month Prime. Hopefully you're all enjoying the show match today. Two young guys going down to the wire with everything on the line. Mawkzy starting to read these early challenges from Drali. In fact, he's been reading them for a while. I think it was game number 3. He absolutely had them on lockdown. And now Drali fakes a challenge. It was a convincing one, especially when you've actually challenged Drali the last few times. But quick conversion from Mawkzy has him one ahead. Drali kind of left himself open for that one. There was nowhere to go, no dodge to use. That's a great kickoff for Mawkzy. Should be able to take this one under control here, but Drali's scared him onto the back wall. Oh, he nearly slots it in. That was going in off the post, but Mawkzy saved it. Drali wants a boost grab on the respawn. Has he gone a bit too all in for it though? Mawkzy's away, and that's technically open, but it was a miss again. Drali really not able to connect to these near post shots. Mawkzy rather, I don't think Drali has either. That's wide. Both players missing the target with their uncontested shots. And Drali puts one in finally. 2-2. Solid strike after the demo landed. Mawkzy, good effort with the pre-flip save, to be honest. That's a good effort. Drali capitalizing on the chaos in the back corner. All 2s on the scoreboard as he takes the ball into his own half. Mawkzy has to start pressuring him here. This is a bad position to be in. That being said, he has switched to the near post shadow, and he's not anywhere near making a save on that one. Oh, I thought he was going to have a good effort on this, to be honest, but turns to face the ball, and that gives him no way to get back to it when the high shot comes in. Drali icing it up at the end of the series. It's a good effort with the demo. Mawkzy's in trouble, and Drali once again just chips it off a Mawkzy dodge, and it's gone straight in. The evasion by Mawkzy was impressive there, but he panicked, understandably, as Drali faked a 50-50 with 2 minutes left. That 2-goal lead is back. Drali has the edge with this kickoff. Mawkzy's not going to give him space though. No boost for him to play with. This is really bad news because Drali's not going to waste any time with the attack. No time to grab the corner. Mawkzy has nothing, and Drali makes it 5-2. And that is the risk you play when you go for the ball instead of any boost at all. You know, if Mawkzy had grabbed small pads while pressuring the ball there, I think he would have been fine. Well, he would have at least been able to challenge. Maybe fine is an overstatement, because he would have still needed to defend an air dribble, which is far from easy when Drali's the one doing it. Mawkzy just can't get control of the ball right now. Oh, wow. That was an early flip there from Drali. He did clip the ball at the very end of the dodge, but so did Mawkzy. Oh my, Drali's shooting is spot on. I think he's been better against defended nets than the open nets. Not a lot of run up on that one. Still, tons of power as the ball sails into the top corner. 6-2, it's all Drali in game 5. Now Mawkzy gets something to play with for the first time in a while. He's got another open net here. Drali's way out of position, and Mawkzy's done it. So, big win there for Mawkzy. For 2 reasons. He's 1 goal closer to the comeback, but also he's actually scored an open net, so that's going to settle some of the nerves. If he needs to do that again, there's another kickoff win for him with options available. That's a bouncing ball that he can go high with. Decides to catch and flick immediately. I don't think Drali's going to give this one back to him anytime soon. Stays close to it with the dodge. And I've got to say, I would have loved to see Mawkzy Air dribble off that bounce. Drali has scored once again. 7-3. He's just been more willing to go for the big plays in offense in this game. Mawkzy down by 3 there. Wins the kickoff. Definitely an air dribble was possible there, but he decided against it. Oh my. Meanwhile, there's no fear from Drali. He's completely all in. He's hit the bar on a rebound after missing an open net again. This is a winnable game. Mawkzy's won a few kickoffs in a row here. If he can keep this up, then he might have a chance. Chips the ball straight into Drali. He had a decent idea there, but I think it's got to go slightly more to the side. Drali, 2 resets and a pre-flip, and it's in. Mawkzy got a piece of it, but not anywhere near enough. How about that from Drali? Oh my goodness. To scoop around the back of that ball and send it to the near post bottom corner is extremely unexpected. You can understand why Mawkzy would pre-jump towards the centre of the goal. And with the kickoff going in his way, that all but confirms it. Drali once more though. And he's really got a lot of options with the off-the-wall plays, doesn't he? My goodness. Effortless double reset once again from Drali. Have we ever seen back-to-back? I don't know if we have. I don't know if even Jarius has done back-to-back double resets. I wouldn't put it past him. I'm not confident in that statement. In fact, I retract it. Jarius has probably done that, but definitely in an absolutely all-elite category if you're pulling off that type of shot. And it is Drali who shows up in the last game with the big plays. There's another one for the road. 10-4. Drali with an exclamation mark at the end of this one. And thank you, Brecco, for the links. If you guys could all please click the links to both of their streams, give them a follow. That would be much appreciated, because these are 2 of the hottest prospects in the EU1 scene right now. And usually, I mean, if you get a debut player into a match, there's some doubt. You're not sure, or rather I should say, if you get 2 debut players into a match, there can sometimes be doubt as to the validity of the result. But upon seeing both of these guys play, I don't think there's any doubt that they're at the top level already. That was extremely impressive by both of them.